Hi, friends. Good evening to all, and I hope you had a good weekend. Last weekend, I think Friday, we saw a very huge fall in Nifty. Though, to a large extent, the Bank Nifty was supporting the market. Uh, if you see Nifty, the open itself, I think within about uh, 45 minutes, there was a fall of almost from 17,800 to 17,650 levels or so, which is quite a big fall. Post that, it showed some signs of recovery. It just consolidated, and then again there was a big fall, and our level of 17,500 was also tested. At this level, there was a bit of bounce, but then I did not really was not convinced with the bounce. It in fact came back to the same price. What I can see is there is definitely a good trend line support at this level, which starts right from the recovery we saw a couple of weeks back on 22nd or 20th June. However, what we also can see is that there is a kind of a M pattern which is formed here. Now, it doesn't really look exactly like a M, uh, uh, or does it look like uh, inverse head and shoulder? But this also this is more like a M pattern than an inverse head and shoulder. And if this level of 17,400 is taken out, which I think I can see as per the FI data or FI selling activity on Friday, it looks very huge. There was almost about 1.2 million Nifty shorts, which was I think aggressive shorting, which was done on Friday. So thereby, looking at these factors, I'm slightly a little would like to be cautious on going long. I would possibly may not advise to hold any huge positions. In fact, from my previous interaction, you would have been seeing that though I do not like to be biased and think that market would go down or up. It is always just plainly keep an open mind, trade on your levels, especially the option traders. Once your premium gets killed and your as the prices move away from your entry, your strike prices. For example, I see a question right now here um, on the uh, on the WhatsApp that somebody who is holding 17,600 CE and 18,000 CE. Now, what is the price of the present strike price is at around 17,500. Somebody is holding 17,800 call and of course 17,600. 17,600 is fairly fine. However, if you look at the option chain data as well, there is huge call writing. Whereas when you look at the put side, it's at 17,500, and then we see, of course, a little bit of put writing at see when you see the put writing at 17,500, it is about 40 lakhs or so, whereas the call writing is almost about 20 lakhs. So put writing is definitely huge. PCR is 1.98. That means this is highly over oversold at the moment. So that thereby these positions, some of the positions they may have to exit because when it is oversold, you understand when it's very simple, they need to exit. And which of these will exit is a big uh, tricky question to answer. Tomorrow, if we see seven price opening below 17,480 or slightly lower, then we will see a huge red. However, still what I can also see is even if market tends to move up, whether it is going to sustain above 17,800 is a big $1 million question, which I'm little skeptical. But what I can also say is that Bank Nifty is definitely strong. It is holding its fort. If Bank Nifty also loses its ground, then we have a little tough time, is what I can see. And as per the analysis on option chain in Bank Nifty, I think uh, there is definitely some bit of put writers which stood their ground on Friday, uh, which is at 40,500. But however, there is huge call writing at 41,000 levels. So there can be good support at 40,500 in uh, in Bank Nifty. So also we can see this trend line has not been able to price has not been able to sustain above this trend line. Tomorrow I shall only go longs if price is sustaining somewhere above 41,020 or above. Else I'm still going to be bearish and look for shorts. And if price sustains above 41,025, my next target would be 41,268, and the next target would be somewhere close to uh, 41,450 levels or 500 levels. However, on the short side, as I mentioned, Nifty is also bearish. Bank Nifty has not sustained above this trend line. However, it is all again what operators want to do. I would look to go for short once price does not sustain above this level. My target would be 40,400. My targets would be somewhere around 40,360 to 400 levels. And if this also is not sustained, then I think we can see 40,000 coming in tomorrow. So this is my view. What I can also do is I will probably provide a pre-market Bank Nifty option call, which makes things easier. This is my analysis. I have two prices. I think 40,800 put and 40,000. Sorry, 40,700 put. I think is a good price strike as per the option change. 40,700 put currently is at 420 and 40,900 call is at 430. So if 40,900 call moves, okay, let this make this clear. Uh, if price moves from below 440 in case of 40,900 CE, and it has to move above 470. Then we may see target of 550. SL would be 425. And in case of 40,700 put, the price needs to sustain 478, 475. Target here would be 560. SL could be 430. So these are the two what I can see. Of course, when market opens, I would definitely look at volumes, charts, how the market is, and then decide what are the options to be taken. Currently, this is the levels. Uh, Long term, I think we should definitely look at uh, ICICI Bank. We already have Ambuja Cements. You can definitely look to add Tata Investments when it gives us uh, some kind of a retracement. Ambuja Cements, I think, also has become bearish, but then maybe when it comes lower, we can think of adding for the long term. Uh, Tata Steel, let's have a look at Tata Steel. I don't know for what reason the internet seems to be a little slow. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what is are we still live? Yes, I think we are still live. Let me close this. Sorry. Uh, some I may have to update the version. Okay. Sorry. I think it's still live. Yeah. I think the internet seems to be slightly low at my end. Uh, Tata Steel. I had mentioned if this price moves above this, then probably we may look at long. But then price has not sustained. So there is a chance that we can see 95 levels in Tata Steel. Uh, Also the patterns suggesting me shorts in Tata Steel. Mm, Interesting pattern in Tata Steel. So Tata Steel, I'm still kind of a bearish, and though if it sustains above 108, 110 levels, then we may think of longs. Shri Cement, somebody wants to know about Shri Cement. Sri Cement has not broke this trend line. There is a bit of resistance here. Here your put is 23,250 put. 23,250 put. Okay. 23,250 put. See, I can see a bit of a support here at this level in Sri Cement. This is consolidating. There's no big movement here. If price sustains about 23,000, then we may definitely go for 22,500 levels. So if price tends to be moving above 23,600, I think you should exit, or maybe you should wait and watch, because it is also kind of channel down. But then there is a chance that can bounce back to 23,800 to 24,000 levels also. So better to wait and watch. You still have a week's time, I think. Yeah, you have 2 weeks to exit this position. So I do not know what is your entry price. It would be tough for me to uh, say without the entry price. Always I would want, when you ask queries, please tell me the entry price, the quantity, so that the risk and reward can be ascertained and guided properly. However, what I can see is there is a chance of a bounce. If you are shorted somewhere here at this price is 24,000, then you can still wait. However, if you are shorted at the last hour or so, then I think you better wait and see. I wouldn't be able to advise. It's again the risk you can manage. You can exit and you can short it once price moves below these levels. So that's my view. Uh, somebody is holding 17,300 put. Well, sir, Vishal Shah, don't you think the strike price is too far away? It's almost 200 points down. We still not broken this trend line to ascertain whether price is going to go down to 17,300. Anyway, that's a call which you have taken. It is a weekly call, so not sure what price is your entry. Please always maintain a stop loss, whether you bought put or call, whether in the right direction. The premiums in option chain can get killed, so we need to be very cautious, is all I can say. But if you have taken this 17,300 put at the beginning of the Friday or maybe on Thursday, then you are lucky. You can keep your trail your stop loss and book profit as and when as per your risk appetite. So when you ask Ares, you need to tell me when you bought this or what is the entry, what is the CMP, so I can look at it and tell comfortably. IndusInd Bank looks good. Now market is big. You can definitely add on every dip. You can even look at. I think let's look at Kotak. Kotak. I wouldn't look at Kotak now. Reliance. A lot of people were asking me about Reliance. Reliance, I'm bearish. I think more down can be expected. It's also, let's see how Reliance can behave at 2,475, whether it takes support and moves back or it may go even lower. But then what I can see is definitely it is looking bearish for me. I wouldn't do to go long on this stock. Tata Chemicals is down 5.5%, huge fall. Uh, this was a good breakout. It gave a nice move of almost 180 points or so. Now it is the target is done. I think it wants to come down back to 1050 levels, or even fill this gap here and touch 950 levels also. It again depends on market. So we look at Tata Motors. Tata Motors, I think earlier I had mentioned I was looking at 430 levels to almost for this was the move I said it'll go up and maybe come down. So 430 is done. Whether it is going to sustain this price or may go even 412 is what we need to be watching for tomorrow. I only go long if my trade setups and volumes suggest me to go, and mostly I look at intraday only and in equity. Stocks options I take on or I propose only on certain uh, uh, prices only. So I hope friends this channel has been helpful. Please do share the channel with your friends. Please do like and subscribe if you're not subscribed till now. And maybe you can look at Nifty 17,300. 17,300 put. 17,300 put. Okay. So maybe if, can I know the strike price? What is the entry price of 17,300 taken at 83? Currently at 72 and CMP is 72. Correct. So two people have token this. So I think you can look and hold. Mm, possibly think. Let me put the charts. One moment. 17,383. Somebody has taken at 83, 10 points, which is fine. I think you can look at it as a hero zero trade. Still, uh, keep a stop loss 17,300. Put. I'm looking at the charts in my mobile. Give me a moment. 17,300. Okay, 17,300 looks pretty fine for me. If you bought at 83, for tomorrow, if 17,300 stays above 80, 82, then I might look to add it. Else, I think I might keep a stock somewhere, stop loss somewhere at 60 levels or so. And my target would be not huge, maybe uh, 110 to 120, max to max on 17,300. Because the strike price is too far away, the premium prices will not move even if the strike, if it, even if the market moves in your favor. And options is not something which I generally generally tell people to average it. A lot of people say, sir, shall I average? It's not equity where you average and hold it. I think you got it right, Mr. Shiva. Vishal, I still haven't got what is your entry price, so I have already shared my levels. So you can look at those uh, tomorrow. IRCTC at 700 call at 60 28. Okay. IRCTC 700 call at 68. Somebody has bought IRCTC 700 call at 60. Sorry, did you say at 28? Hold or exit? This is a little tricky question always. You say hold or exit. Why did you buy? I think 17 to 17,000. No, sir, I think you need to exit. It is definitely, you should actually wrote the 17,000 call. You seem to have bought it. I would only would have bought if it had sustained about, if it would have sustained about 30, 31 levels or so. You may have to take the exit. Don't see any point in holding 700 call, and I would not tell you to average. Please take the stop, take the keep your stop loss. Maybe you can keep a stop loss at 22, 24. But I blindly would say exit whatsoever your the lot sizes, whatsoever is the losses, because more more downs is possible on IRCTC 700 call. Look at the strike price. I mean, look at the now it is trading at 700. I think the entry is incorrect, and I think the lot size is 875. So you're already under loss. So, and if you see, if only if this support sustains and moves up to 715, then I would possibly hold it. But then again, I would look to exit somewhere at 714, 720. I am not very comfortable. Let's look at the option chain, IRCTC as well. Gives you a much better idea straight away. 700. There are more put writers at 700 than call writers. So hopefully if these put writers open to sustain, then we may see 720 again. But then again, these writers will not allow the price to come even near it. They will definitely push it down. So a little risky call on this 700 call, sir. I think it is something which you need to decide what to do. What else, friends? Is there any other queries or so hold exit SBI State Bank of Tea call? I really don't understand why people hold options. Uh, we need to understand the premium gets decayed, and moreover on weekends time decay also comes in. SBI Bank, sir, Bank Nifty 41,000 call. Okay, 41,000 call. How much is the lots? I am not sure. 41,000. Okay. If price moves 300 points, currently Bank Nifty 40,786, and I think I will only look to buy Bank Nifty calls. Uh, as I said, if price sustains above 40,880 or so, and I'm most comfortable, yeah, I think 40,900 above only I would probably look to buy Bank Nifty call. And if this price is not able to sustain above these levels, then I think I would rather look to buy puts. So you need to take the call on what you want to do. Possibly if price sustains above this, you're lucky. And we can see 40,000 maybe 100 levels. We can see possibly look at 40,100. But then, as I mentioned, this is a strong trend line. It is not new. A bank has not sustained this price. Even it moved here, came back again. It tried to test this, come back hugely, huge. In fact, this was on Friday. If you see, there was a triangle pattern. Bank Nifty was stuck in this range for pretty long time. I kept telling my my uh, my subscribers that it is flattish. Let's wait for some time. But then once this triangle was broken, we saw almost about I think 450 points or so, almost 500 points down. So what's the entry price of 41,000 calls, sir? Entry price of 41,000. See, so okay, I think we taken a long time. We'll see tomorrow. Let's get back fresh, relaxed. I again and again, uh, I see a lot of people buying options and holding during weekends, especially. It can be very risky. A very bad decision. Please do not do that in future. Is what I can advise. And hope to see you tomorrow. Profitable. Just try and see what you can, how you can. Shri Cement, I just mentioned already. What's the entry price, sir? Shri Cements. Please go through the video once again. I have shown the chart levels. Okay, let me share that again. Shri Cements. Huge selling in Shri Cements. I think you should exit it, sir. I would not, definitely no way I would hold. I don't know the reason. Possibly, I think you bought this at thinking it's a breakout. This is a fake out. You see, just one straight move, and then it has been falling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. So I don't see any reason it will sustain up. I think you should exit unless this price of 20 to 500 is sustained. Then I would not look to go long. So when I say 20 to 500 sustain, it needs to sustain and then move back up like this. However, you have bought, since you have bought a put, 23 250 put. Okay, 725 is your entry price. Give me a moment. 725 entry price on Shri Cement. Shri Cement 23 250 put and 750. Yeah, that's good. Okay. That's okay. I think your entry price seems to be okay. 650, you can probably keep stop loss. Let me look at the charts of Siri Cement 2350. But I don't think there is any enough of volumes in this. If price sustains above 820, then you can hold it. Else, I think. Anyways, you are entered at 725 currently. 2350 is at 740. So just try a stop loss, sir. So 235, 223, 250. Sorry, 23 250. Yes, 23 250 is currently at 742. Volumes are very low. In that sense, the buy and the sell, there is a huge difference in the bid prices. If this, I would suggest you keep a stop loss of at 700. and trail it. If sustains above 800, then you can look at 900 to 1000 also in Shri Cements. Now 17450 at 146. Hold या exit. आपका stop loss क्या है sir? You have to keep a stop loss. You cannot hold 17450 put, hold or exit. Good question. Good question. 17450 put is looking fine for me. Hmm, लेकिन आपका stop loss तो रहना है भाई. 108 108 का stop loss लगा लो भाई. Yeah, that sounds good. So thanks all for your time. Uh, Good luck for tomorrow. Target कितना रखना है? Okay, 125, 130, then 130. 130 target 150. 132, 132. Okay, so stop loss 108, add more above 134, target 150. So good. If once you give me entry prices, then I am in a better position to explain in options rather than explaining on the charts on the equity front or the chart levels, because you're trading on the options. You need to SL entry क्या है sir? Entry 1000, see 18,000 call. ये तो गया ना सर. स्टॉप लॉस क्या लग आएंगे आप? 18,000 CE 30. It is going trading at 30. It has already hit the stop loss. 32 नीचे XL. Okay. यहाँ क्या करेंगे भैया? It will open 27 below sir. It may open below 27. Just take a exit 27. I think better to exit. 18,000 call Nifty. Correct. So almost 500 points away. I think you should exit. It'll never come. It'll never come. At least not in this week. No way. Tata Power क्या बताना है? Equity or F&O? Equity, I think, or F&O? Tata Power बताना है. Anyway, I will share my equity levels on Tata Power. Meanwhile, F&O entry बताइए sir. Tata Power has taken a support here, but doesn't mean that it will take the support. I need to look at the volumes. If price sustains about 230, then I think we can see up move up towards 250 to 60 levels. Else, I think it is slightly risky because it can become range bound and the premium can get also killed. It's a very short and sweet view. I shall be very cautious, especially on the. I'm sure the lot size is huge. कॉल लिया है ठीक है ये स्ट्राइक प्राइस बताइए सर unless you share me the entry and strike it is tough for me to answer strike price मोनू भैया आप थोड़ा स्ट्राइक प्राइस बताइएगा आपका टाटा पावर का स्ट्राइक प्राइस 29 ठीक है बट 29 कॉल भी ठीक है बट व्हाट स्ट्राइक प्राइस I think you guys are taking a long time. We need to understand there are other people who waiting who would want to know our views. So let me go back to the charts. Let him decide what strike price is taken. If you all remember Tata Consumer, I was mentioning I'm not convinced. Now a lot of people told Tata Consumer above 812, 813 is a strong buy. In fact, it went up and then now we see it is coming down. I was somehow reluctant and kept telling this short. Yes, it did made a good nice high of 860, could not sustain. And I somehow feel 750, uh, 750 and sorry 70 750 levels could be tested in Tata Consumer or even more, maybe lower up to 730 भी आ सकता है. So if it is in equity, it is fine. But if you are in options, you're having trouble. 745. Now he says strike price 6.75, 245 call Tata Power. Tata Power 245. Current price is 230. Okay, give me a moment. Let me look at the charts of 245 as well. Two 45 at 6.28. Okay. Lot size is 3,375. Huge, very huge. This type of lot sizes I play only for 10, 20 points, not more than that. I mean, that's what I suggest. Somebody was trading in PNB. I give a entry. I give it target of only 10, 15 points. Of course, it did hit luckily. Uh, 6 points. Mm, I think you should keep a stop loss. 5.7. 5.5. It's a buy. Uh, Only if it sustains above 7.5, I think. 7.1, only above 7.4 by. Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you for your time. Uh, just try and see that you don't hold options, but yes, SL 5.5, 5.4 is also fine. Add only above 7.3 is a good add because price can sustain and go up. No, he wants to hold till 29th September. No, Monday EOD. Okay, for the benefit of others, he asked me whether I should hold till 29th September. By I said decide exit by Monday end of day. Stop loss तो दे दिया है. And if it sustains about 2.7.4, I think 7.17 is also okay, but he has bought at 66.75. Slightly risky. Okay, still not bad. You have 1 point as stop loss, almost 1.2, which is a loss of almost 3,500, which is okay. Uh, Better to decide. Don't hold for long, sir. Just exit. Uh, Also tomorrow we have to see if market sustains. Then then good for stocks. Otherwise, there is a chance that market may move down. Uh, I think already I shared enough views. Thank you. Good night. Sweet dreams and happy profiting tomorrow. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for joining once again. Good day to you.